Good morning, Guardians. Ebontis here with your weekly reset information for January 10th. A little different format today. Sorry I had to get this one out a little quicker, but still wanted to get this info up for you guys. The Nightfall this week will be the Wretched Eye Strike. Modifiers of Brawler, more melee damage. Fresh troops, more enemies to take care of. Match game. The enemy shields need to be matched with your element of damage. So if you see a void shield, you need to hit it with a void type weapon just to be able to take that one down. If it's arc and you shoot it with a Gallahorn, not going to be quite as effective. And then finally you've got exposure. You have a much bigger shield, but once it gets down, it does not come back. So something like Red Death or the Warlock's melee and grenade bonuses can have a chance to help that one out. But if the grenade can't be used that often, then of course it's probably going to be Red Death as a nice little counter for that. The Siva Crisis Heroics this week will have modifiers of Void Burn. So void damage times 2 from you, and probably about times 2 from enemies. Nobody quite knows that math anymore because they did not tell us, but somewhere in that ballpark. Small arms, definitely bring a solid primary, usually a scout rifle I like to, and fresh troops, likely to be infused with either Taken or just more Siva all over the place. The Daily Heroic Story, scour the Cosmodrome for Skolas and the Invading Wolves. Come in here, get your 15 legendary marks for the week. Your artifacts from Tyra Karn this week, the Memory of Fellwinter, Discipline and Strength Roll, which is of course the proper one, and you lose your super but gain 1 extra melee and grenade charge. Boost to your stats, as you can see, Discipline's a huge boost up there, and also grants orbs grant melee and grenade energy. Then you've got the Memory of Timer, Intellect and Strength Roll here. Melee attacks on minions of the darkness have a chance to temporarily turn targets against their allies. So anything that is not a major, any red bar enemy, you can stab them and have a chance to have them work for you for a little while, and then make life a little easier for a minute. Then finally we've got the Memory of Perun, Intellect and Discipline Roll, not too shabby. Enemy guardians with full supers and all enemies with low health are highlighted. Unfortunately not the best benefit out of that last one there. I don't usually find that one worth trading out pretty much most of these other artifacts for, so pretty lackluster on that last artifact. Your weekly bounties for the week from Shiro 4 are going to be Crushing Blows. Use the Iron Battle Axe or powerful enemy weapons to decimate hostile threats. Go into the Archon's Forge, pick up the axe in there, should be able to knock this one out in a few runs. Shock It to Me, use arc damage to kill Fallen. Honestly, you could just run around the Plague Lands with Zalo Supercell and be done with this one. If you don't have that, Arc Sniper, Arc Subclass, whatever you got. Number 3, Anti-Splicer, complete patrols in the Plague Lands. So just do patrols as you run around, easy and good to go. And of course the last one, Archon's Forge Dregs, complete dreg victories in Archon's Forge. These are still the way to get your Thorn bounty if you don't have that one done yet, so keep knocking these out until you do. Your weekly elite bounties from Zavala are as follows. Strike Elite, earn gold tier, silver tier, or bronze tier achieved medals in strikes. Pretty much finish 9 strikes throughout the week and you'll be able to knock this one out. Then you've got Sunrise, earn a gold tier achieved medal in the Nightfall before time expires. It's always a half an hour before time expires, so gold tier achieve usually seems to be right around like 54,000 points, something like that. Put those two together and you'll be good to go. Then finally we've got Make a Rainbow. Rapidly earn primary, special, and heavy streak medals to earn rainbow medals. So you don't really have to get the medals that close together, you just have to get those sprees separately. So I know there was a point in time where I was working on a strike, sat there and used primary for a while, I had a spree. Then I used heavy to finish up the room and move on, and then next room I used special just to start out the next room and I got a spree. So if you do those 3 in a row, then you'll be able to do that. You don't have to really put those 3 together that quickly. Just make sure you guys do one and then the next and then the next, and you usually can knock this one out. Sometimes they happen without you even planning them, so not too shabby. Your daily PvP mode will be Clash. Jump in here, 6v6 team deathmatch. Pretty straightforward. Get your 15 legendary marks from this. Your weekly PvP modes are going to be Zone Control, 6v6 team objective, but at this one you only get points for objective captures. The longer you hold it, the timer ticks up and you get extra points. You don't get points for kills, but of course holding down the points is easier as you're killing stuff. This is your way to get your Radiant Treasure, so come in here and get at least one of these knocked out. Get that Radiant Treasure, still get all those ornaments you're going for. And then finally we've got Rumble Supremacy. Free-for-all with Supremacy on. This is always kind of interesting. Everybody's going to be dropping crests no matter who you kill, so try and pick those up as quickly as possible. Kind of a good mix on things, keeps you honest. A lot of shotguns in here though usually. And of course Radiant Treasure from this as well. Shaq's weekly bounty is Taking Control. Exercise your skills in the control match type. 7 match completions, 30 kills while your team is leading, 15 point captures, and then B-line is capturing B point first before you do anything else, basically. Just run straight to it. At some point, you'll have some of your teammates go with you, and you can usually get this one first if you try. If not, no big deal, and then just keep working on the rest. Raid challenge mode this week is back to Vosic, so this is the one where you need to use the Siva cluster little balls to close the doors. You have to do 2 on each phase, and then on the third one you need to kill him. So 2 people have to pick up the balls and save those, so instead of throwing them at Vosic, you need to go in to the 2 different sides and close the doors behind you with the balls themselves. 2 times in a row, and the third one you need to do enough damage to kill him. Pretty straightforward, most people know how this one works by now. And just to throw it in there because I've got time, challenge of elders, modifiers in case you have that quest to do. You've got chaff, so you've got no radar. You've got grenade kill bonus, so you get points from grenade kills. And then you've got specialist, so sniper is going to be a huge way to take out the boss in short order. So not too shabby on this one. But that wraps it up for me, guys. Sorry about the different format this week. Just had to kind of speed this one along. Had some stuff to get taken care of. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for tuning in. Drop a like below if you did enjoy it. Comments below are appreciated as well if you have any questions or anything like that. And as always, have a great week, and I will get the solo Nightfall up as soon as I can get it done. Talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Peace out.